Hello all, in this video I will show you how I clean the gala and wedding dresses I sell for the Robin Stichting. They're almost all second hand. A lot of the gowns I sell for the Robin Stichting with 20% for the Stichting are of my previous collection, which I used when I photographed models, and they were there because not all models have nice dresses. Although I must admit, I just like them a lot. I liked the materials and the beading, etc. But I'm running out of space, and photography is on a low back boiler. So I'm selling them for 20% goes to the Stichting. Then I also have donated clothing. A lot of special clothes get donated because my vintage shop for the foundation is specializing in special clothes like evening gowns, but also fantasy, gypsy, alternative, that kind mostly, because there is a whole lot of competition in the normal clothing. So I also get wedding gowns and evening gowns from people who donate them, and then the whole amount goes to the Robin Visser Stichting. But of course, second-hand is not always as good as new, and I want to make it as good as I can for my customers. Of course, I do not have the budget to go to dry cleaning, which I advise to you because they are professionals if you have the budget, but I don't have the budget. So I am always cleaning the evening gowns and the wedding gowns myself. I will show you a video of how I clean the simpler gowns, and I can also tell you afterwards how I clean the more delicate gowns with beads and paillettes, etc. But for now, just a warning. It's risky. So if you have the budget, go for dry cleaner. But if you have nothing to lose, kind of, you can do it my way. I have done hundreds of dresses like that, and I have only made a mistake once, or it just did not work at that dress. I also have the problem of that labels are also missing because with the size, but also the material. So I just have to guess, but it went wrong with a raw silk wedding gown. Fortunately, one of my own, from my own collection, which I wanted to sell. But what happened, it shrank, so much that it did not cover the under skirt anymore. And that is solvable by sewing lace at the seam, so it fits again over it, but it's a lot of work, and therefore I cannot sell it for a lot of money. But as I said, it's a risk, and if you decide to take it, it's okay, but be aware of it. That's the most important thing. You could lose a dress. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit tired. Yes, you could lose a dress that way. I've got this wedding dress. It has been donated a while ago. Oh, sorry. And it's in very good condition, but it has been used, of course. So the skirt and especially the seams, etc., are not extremely clean, because even after you steam it after your wedding, there are some marks that won't go away. I try to sell the wedding dresses and the evening dresses as good as I can get them. So before I sell them, I also wash them again. And on the spots, which I look for very carefully, I put this. It's I will put it in English, but it's called ossegalzeep. And it's a kind of natural soap, so it does not hurt delicate materials. And this one has a brush, so you can brush it in very easy. And then you let it leave in for about 10 minutes, and then I put it into my washing machine. And then I almost can see you thinking, washing machine, it's a wedding dress, it should be steamed. Steaming is the only option. Well, I have kind of a lot of experience in cleaning silk and satin look, etc. In my machine on a certain setting. I don't know if every wash machine has it. I will show it to you later. But it can clean the delicate materials without problems. And they come out as clean as possible, in the sense of I have paid special attention to the marks on it, and if it does not come out, it's pity, but it's the best I can give the clients who buy on my vintage shop. Of course, I state nicely exactly where the spots are and show them on photos, so they won't be disappointed in the quality of the dresses. Now, I will go, because I think by now it has been about 10 minutes since I rubbed in the spots on the dress. I will take you now to the next step. And yes, I'm putting it in a washing machine. I'm putting it in my washing machine on this. It's for fine, delicate, and silk, it's called. I hope it focuses a little bit. And I do it on 20 degrees, because I also have a special, but not expensive, washing brand that is for wool and silk, and it cleans from 20 degrees on. It's specially for the material like the evening dresses and bridal gowns are made of. And then I also do a little fabric softener, and this is one which keeps smelling quite a long time. So even if it's in storage in my bedroom, because I there keep my stuff for the shop, it's still keep a fresh smell. So I will be putting in this dress on that special one. I think it's not a rare program. As far as I know, kind of lots of machines have it, not all of course, but a lot of people just don't dare, and they bring those dresses to the dry cleaning. Yes, I had to think about the correct word. So it also saves money, and as long as you're careful and don't put it in the dryer, but let it dry on air, and put my machine also has a kind of built-in centrifuge. I don't know how it's called in English. I will put it in. And you put it on the lowest setting, and that means that if you pull out the dress, it's dripping wet. So you have to have a bucket or something alongside your washing machine to take it to the place you want to dry it. As you can see, I have dug up a bucket for the still very wet wedding dress I just have shown you when I put it into the washing machine. I will try to do this with one hand, but it might be difficult. It's very drippy. So I'm putting it in the bucket, kind of, not pushing too hard of course because it will crinkle. And I will put it on a hanger in my back room where I dry most of my wash. And I will slowly rub out with my hand, because you can't iron it, the crinkles as much as possible. I'm going to see if it drapes nicely when I hang it here, and I already have put some towels for under it and behind it, because as I just have said, it still drips. I'm trying to put it here because it's very long, of course. So let's see if it works. Okay, this is it. I'm using this kind of hanger. It kind of forms like a shoulder, so it hangs in the right way on the hanger. And as you can see, it does not need much work, in the sense of that I have to rub out wrinkles. It looks quite nice. I have to be sure, of course, to spread it as good as possible, but I will look at that later when I have both hands free. So as you can see, this is the result of my washing the simple gowns. It looks perfectly okay, and it's a lot cleaner than it was. Okay, and now I will tell you a little bit about how I clean dresses with a lot of beads and paillettes, etc. What I do is about the same. I use the same soap dipper as with the other gowns, and wash it by hand. First I wash out the dipper, and then I use the specialized wash for delicates and wool to wash it, and etc. in my bathtub. Because when you use the wash machine, you have a very large chance that because of the movements, beads and paillettes will get lost, and then you have damaged the pattern of your dress. So that is done by hand in a bathtub using that brand of dipper of natural soap to save from hurting the materials, and the specialized washing detergent for delicates and wool. And then I dry it the same way as I have shown you just now. Oh, I almost forgot. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe or respond. And thank you for watching this. Bye bye.